in his career. 14 years ago he did it. A 6-for-6 game from three, and then had one last year. Now he's got a 6-for-6 three-point performance going as we open up the fourth quarter. 103-78, Warriors by 25. It's Yabusele finds George. George for three, got it. Paul George could have very well been a Golden State Warrior at one point. Ended up signing a 4-year deal with the Sixers as Jonathan Kuminga rings 18th three-pointer for the Warriors.
61% from downtown.
George fires again. In and out it goes. Long-term deal, but there were a lot of shooters this offseason.
But the Warriors, as you mentioned, didn't just make a run at Paul George. It was confirmed to me that the Dubs were confident they were going to land Paul George here in San Francisco, as George will go to the free throw. Unlike the Sixers, who had the cap space to outright sign PG, the
Clippers didn't want to see Paul George in a Warriors uniform.
Certainly for the Clippers, they're trying to change their championship. That would hamper them not just for this year, but for yearly. Clean was a better move salary that didn't make them one of the upper echelon teams.
Thank you, Jared. Great stuff there. Paul George in his 15th year. And Draymond Green, another nice feed ball. The ball movement in general. And it's showing up with big assist numbers tonight. Had 22 assists in the first half.
Up to 33.
Council fires. By the way, Paul George is approaching an NBA scoring milestone. He's got a chance 5. He's got his sights set on Rick Barry, the great Warrior tonight. And Paul George going inside the top 25. Here's a bomb by Curry, and he rattles it in, and he's 7 for 7.
Wow, are you kidding me? I mean, that was from Oakland.
What a night for Stephen Curry. Maxey short. Curry the rebound. He's got 27 points. 9 assists as well. He's just feeling it okay.
On here. What is absolutely happened? The greatest shooter our game has ever seen.
With Stephen Curry, nobody in NBA history has more games with at least 8 made three-pointers than Curry, and it's not even close. He's got 85 now. Dame Lillard is for 8. Sets up Moody that time. Stephen Curry, number 30, with an even 30 thus far tonight. And the Warriors just running away with this one.
Surprised Kerr has not pulled Curry and Draymond here. Sixers have thrown in the white towel. What a pass!
Man, something special.
Waters. Anderson.
This is Edwards. Adem Bona is on the floor as well, running with Dowden. Nick Nurse has pulled the play.
He's asking Curry not to take a 3 and miss.
I'm saying take one.
No, no.
9 for 9. Fire Stephen.
Oh, he was there.
And he kicks it. And Moses Moody. And then
Double.
That's his 10th assist.
Back the hands of time, and they give us vintage performances each and every night. They may not be able to do it for 82 games in each and every night, but we get glimpses of why they are so special.
6th 30-point game of the year for Curry this year. Waters, Anderson, Looney, floor for the Warriors. You got Yabusele, Council, Dowden, Edwards, and Adem Bona. And these guys are going to get a good run here. The Warriors just pouring it. Philadelphia is going to head to Brooklyn after this one, finish up their road trip. Sixers then will have 3 at home. They've got Phoenix, Washington, and the Pelicans on their home schedule. Their schedule gets really tonight. Stephen Curry, 30 and 10. Look at that stat line right there. I get asked all the time about some of my favorite Stephen Curry moments, certainly with you at Madison Square Garden when he set the three-point record. But the one that stands out the most to me is Council goes in for the two-handed jam. Off game in Portland. And Curry scored 17 points in a 5-minute overtime.
Think about that.
17. It was one of the all-time great performances.
I want to say that was a closeout game, too.
On the road in Portland. Lindy Waters, woo, shit.
And then also, too, we got to say this, too. At the end of the day, if you're Nick Nurse and the Sixers, this is only one game, right? Yeah. This is a team that had won 10 of their friends. Number one, their defense has to get better to mesh.
That's a real story tonight, that you had the big three on the floor and they're getting run out of the arena tonight as Waters misses a three. Bona there with a in case you're wondering, the most threes made in a game without a miss is 9. Jalen Brunson against Phoenix, he was 9 for 9. Ben Gordon did it twice. Wow. Had a 9 for 9 run from three-point range.
So that's what you want. Okay, I get it.
I don't want to jinx it, but I'm going to need Curry to fire one up. Record-setting night. Spencer drives. Oh, Bona just wiped it out.
Give me all to play your minutes. You never know when Nick Nurse is going to look down that bench.
And where did Adem Bona go to school, Reggie?
Champion.
It's a block from behind, Guy Santos.
Kyle Anderson.
Oh, here we go. I didn't know we were going around the horn.
I said it was
one team in the country.
Yes, I'm with you, Miss Betts. Let's do it.
Kyle
It is going to be electric.
Juju,
you hear me?
She was on last night.
Juju is the real deal.
Yeah. She is. She's fun to watch. Women's game is strong.
And she's already ahead of pace in terms of points than what Caitlin Clark was at this point of their careers.
I'll tell you, some of the biggest stars at the collegiate level are on the women's side. A lot of great matchups. Council just lets it fly from 30. It's the front of the rim. Guy Santos finds Spencer, former cross player. He's looking for Looney. Got to be tough for Looney, the Milwaukee native.
Yeah, but a true professional and understands whenever his... I didn't want to go there, but thank you.
Abasele in the corner. Coming to the closing stretch here. Don't forget, the Inside Gang will be in studio, anxiously awaiting their commentary tonight. And we're back after a couple of weeks off. Christmas Day as well. And now we're kind of into that window. Miss Latrell Sprewell. We have found Latrell Sprewell. Also had a 9 for 9 performance. Curry was 1 off the most consecutive threes in a game.
And you just wanted him to be selfish and just jack up a three,
I felt like I should have said something out loud.
Like send it to the universe. They say you send it out there and shoot and receive.
Where he's shooting him, he's actually pretty close to us.
He can hear us.
We did look up your the most consecutive Reggie Miller threes was 5 in a row.
That's it.
We're efforting 6 in a row. Your perfect games.
That's it.
3-point games. If you'd have made 9 threes in a game, just think of the headlines.
Rick Smith,
so
Dale
selfish.
Davis, if I would have shot that many threes.
Don't be so selfish. Our crack research staff says in your last year in the NBA, you had a 5 for 5 3-point game. That's a
good.
Here's Looney. Looney with a good catch in traffic. He's fouled. Back-to-back losses here in Sacramento and San Francisco. They've got Brooklyn, and then that'll cap off this 6-game road trip. Sixers will drop to 13 and 19. Edwards, strong move to the basket. He's playing in his 4th NBA 10 spot in the West to start play today. They'll go to 9 and 8 at home. Big shooting night. 22 made threes for Golden State tonight. 41 assists in the game. Is a big number as well. Curry for 30. Assisting on all but 10. It's a season high, by the way, for Golden State. 42 assists.
61% from the field, 56 from three.
Anderson drawing the contact.
They'll find their way back into the rotation. Saying to himself, see, this is when I can use those guys. I need these guys against the zone, but he had already committed to this rotation.
I didn't want to shake up the rotation that fast. Is here Tuesday, this long homestand the Warriors are on. And this should take us to the end. It is a whip. I think I'm going to let that one play out.
I wonder if Steve Kerr is going to bring me the rest of
an IOU.
Come on, man.
What was that from? USC. No, UCLA, Arizona.
This is Mortimer. A dollar bet. We call it our trading places, Mortimer.
All right. Historic night for Stephen Curry. First time he knocks down 8 consecutive threes.